40 different airplanes may fly out of Bluegrass Airport every day after having the cabins prepared for flight.
But one of them is a little different inside. In fact, it looks like a barn, and that's just how the passengers like it. Tonight we show you what happens when horses fly. Just behind the main terminal at Bluegrass Airport, a special private plane has landed.
I think this is one of the loudest planes still allowed to fly in the United States.
Bringing in a few top-notch athletes.
It's hard to tell from this. Just have to see when they get here.
And another group is lining up for departure. When the ramp pulls up to the door, observers may be surprised to see these new arrivals.
Who you want first?
Winter quarter.
Are thoroughbreds who have returned to the green pastures of central Kentucky after racing in California.
Right here in this box.
They've just had a 4-hour flight on a 727 known as Air Horse One.
I want that side just right on that line. A long haul, say from here to California, we can have them there in 4 hours versus 2.5 days by truck. And it's just a lot easier on them, less stressful.
Tex Sutton Forwarding has been moving horses by air since the early 70s. Its plane is the only dedicated horse charter in the country. Crews can quickly set up as many as 21 stalls inside the plane that come with the creature comforts of hay and water.
Any given year, if there's 20 horses in the Derby, we'll usually haul 15 or 16 of them. Pretty much guaranteed we're going to haul the winner to Baltimore for the Preakness.
A lot of these passengers are frequent flyers. The pilot says there's no comparing them to human passengers. They're much more obedient and less demanding.
The human passengers have a lot of needs that they verbalize, and the equine passengers, we hear some of the sounds that they make. We know that they're sensitive to pressure changes in the aircraft, and also they're very sensitive to abrupt landings. We try to start the descent a lot sooner so that basically the cabin will have a chance to descend just as smoothly as possible.
The whole plane is the first-class section. After all, these passengers are worth millions of dollars. So how much does it cost to get these horses airborne? Of course, it depends on the distance, but fares start around $2,800. Just like the horses, their owners feel a need for speed, and that desire to move horses quickly should keep Tex Sutton and its plane in stable condition.
So we're very, very proud of our operation, and hopefully we'll have this nice business for a lot longer.
In less than an hour, the departing passengers are settled and secured in an upright position, and they're off. Tex Sutton Forwarding moved about 2,500 horses last year. Air Horse One also has room for human passengers. Grooms can travel in coach-like accommodations in the rear of the plane.
So is the plane always crowded?
Well, there's always about a dozen or more horses on board, but the great Cigar, who died recently, got the whole plane to himself a couple of times.
Okay. Wow. Elitist passenger there, huh?
Yeah, it's a very interesting business there.
That is. Learn something new every day. Okay. Thanks, Marvin.